Hi friends, how are you all? Friends, today's topic is very interesting. It is the planet Mars. Friends, do you think Mars is merely a malefic planet? Yes, friends. Well, we will discuss that today. I will, try to express my views on this topic today. Friends, do subscribe to this channel and share this video. And if you want consultation, my number is there in the video description. Friends, what is Mars? Mars is generally considered to be a planet which is, malefic. It is considered to be a planet, it definitely Mars is a fiery planet. But friends, Mars is a planet which is so important. Friends, just look at the position of Mars in your chart. If Mars is not strong in your chart, friends, if it is not well placed, then you cannot ever have, courage unless you have a very strong sun, because Mars is the planet which gives you courage. It gives you leadership quality. It gives you the desire to achieve something in life. It gives you the desire to move towards your goal in life. Yes, so we need a well posited, strong, and benefic Mars. Yes, friends, especially if Mars is in the Dharm Trikona houses, in houses 159 and house 10. Even the 10th house is considered to be very good for Mars. Now, in the Dharm Trikona houses 159, definitely if you're using the energy of Mars in a positive way, it will give you wonderful results. In the first house, it can definitely make the native a little hot-headed, especially in the first half of the native's life, or until the native attains maturity, say until the age of 30, 35. Definitely if Mars is in the first house, the native might get angry at times, but then along with age and maturity, definitely after the age of 30, 35, definitely things will be better, and the native may learn to control the anger. The native might at times get aggressive, and so you have to look at the position of how Mars is placed in the first house, in which nakshatra, in which rashi or zodiac sign. Yes, it is the lord of which houses. Yes, friends, if you are moving towards a spiritual path, because Mars is the natural lord of the 8th house. 8th house is the house of meditation. It is also the house of spiritual practices. Okay, so if you are moving towards some spiritual path, then definitely it will give you wonderful results, if even if Mars is in the first house, definitely. So friends, you have to ask yourself, Mars is connected to, definitely it's connected to your health, to your body, to your physique, to the blood that is running through your body. Mars is the significator of that. Mars is also the significator of blood relations. That is why Mars can signify siblings, younger siblings. Yes. Then Mars is connected to, friends, initiative, leadership quality. So it is very important to have a strong Mars. Now there are three, nakshatras definitely which are ruled by Mars: Chitra, Dhanishta, and Mrigashira. If you have any of these nakshatras, and if they are well placed in your chart, then definitely the nakshatra lord is Mars. Yeah, so Mars will definitely be important for you. So friends, you have to look at your chart. Yes, how Mars is placed. Mars will do well in the 10th house. It is considered to be naturally exalted in the 10th house. Mars gets exalted in the sign of Capricorn. So, and Mars, friends, even if I have seen that people have a debilitated Mars, say Mars is in Cancer, then I have seen that such people know it also may have certain, when Mars is debilitated, I have seen in certain charts the native is able to suppress their anger. They get angry because Mars is debilitated, so they end up suppressing their anger also. Yes, their anger and aggression, they even they have the ability to suppress that. So debilitated Mars is also definitely, I would say, unless Sun is also weak in the chart. Yeah, but if Mars is debilitated, then there may be some lack of courage if Sun is not strong. Yeah, if sun is not strong in the chart, then some lack of courage. You may get carried away by your emotions, because now Mars is in Cancer, so you may definitely, some lack of courage may be there. That is the issue. But otherwise, Mars in Mars, friends, especially if you are moving towards some spiritual path, if you are moving towards technology, because Mars is the natural lord of the 8th house. Mars is the natural significator of the 6th house in your chart. So if you are in the legal profession, where you have to use, your ability to argue logically, because Mars can show logical reasoning, the ability to argue logically, logical power, logical reasoning. So that is also seen from Mars. That is why Mars is also connected to the house of research, because 8th house is, the house of research, secrecy, even the occult. It's the house of mystery, it is the house of technology. So Mars is the natural lord of the 8th house, because in the 8th house we have the sign of Scorpio. So if Mars is well positioned in your chart, friends, then you will have the ability to do research also. You will have the ability to go to the depth of things, to the depth of matters. And Mars is the planet in astrology which has the capability to perform miracles. That's what we believe in Bhrigu Nandinadi, that Mars can perform miracles. Yes, friends. So because Mars is connected to the house of miracles, which is 8th house, sudden events, sudden ups and downs, sudden achievements, sudden happenings, 8th house. So it is also the house of miracles. So Mars, when 6th house is the house of competition, Mars is the significator of the 6th house. So when you have a strong Mars, you have the competitive spirit in you. Yes, friends, when you have a strong Mars, you have the desire to compete with others. You have the desire to move ahead in life, to move, maybe you want to move ahead of others, because you are so competitive in nature. And unless you have healthy competition, friends, you cannot move ahead also. So healthy competition is always welcome. Yes, friends. So just look at, we need Mars, friends. We need a good Mars, we need a well positioned benefic Mars. Otherwise the native will not have the desire to move ahead in life. The native might be lazy, the native might not have a certain a Mars, a well positioned strong Mars makes you goal oriented. Yes, it makes you goal oriented, it makes you even hardworking, it makes you disciplined. Okay, so friends, we really need a strong and benefic Mars in the chart. Only then you will have, the desire to take initiative, to begin new things. Yes, and you can also do very well if you're in any sort of competition. So you can really do well, you can really, face that competition and move ahead, and you can be successful. So all these abilities are, bestowed upon us by Mars. So Mars is very important, friends. Yes, so just look at the position of Mars. It is the lord of which houses. Mars's own signs are Aries and Scorpio. So it is the lord of which houses in the chart that you have to see. Yes, friends, then you will come to know which houses it will affect more, definitely. If Mars is in the second house, then the native may have, at times, especially until the age of 30-35 years, the native speech, the native may be a little harsh with his speech. So may speak harshly to others. So you need to be careful if Mars in the second house. In the 10th house, it makes you very hardworking. It is very good for, Mars in the 10th house, generally. Because Mars is the natural lord of the 8th house, so there may be some ups and downs in your profession. It may be there because Mars carries with that energy, that is inherent in Mars. But suddenly you may gain in your profession also, because if you are disciplined, if you continue to work hard in a disciplined manner, then Mars can give you a lot of achievement. You can really achieve a lot in the field of your profession. So if Mars is well positioned, even in the 9th house, because 9th house is naturally the house of Jupiter and Sun. It is the lord of the 9th house is Jupiter, and the significators are Sun and Jupiter. So Mars will do well also in the 9th house. Definitely, you need to always see to it that Mars, it may make your father someone who's a little aggressive. Especially you may see that in the first half, or say maybe you may find that your father, say maybe in the first half of his life, your father has been somebody who was a little aggressive, or who was someone who was short tempered, because now Mars is in the ninth house. So these qualities may be there in the father, or it could be something positive also. Definitely, if the father is into anything, into technology, any kind of, especially the field of technology, electronics, even like, for example, engineering, even electrical engineering, or any kind of engineering, technology, even the occult knowledge. So all these things are associated with Mars. Yes, friends, because they all are connected to eighth house. So your father may be into any of these things also, then definitely the energy of Mars has been used in a positive way. But in the ninth house also, it is the house of your fortune. So if you have Mars there, it can make you somebody, who is brave, who is not afraid of making decisions with moral courage. You will be brave, definitely. You will be self-confident. If you have a well-posited Mars in the ninth house or in the 10th house, it can make you very self-confident. You will have courage, you will have moral courage, you will have the desire to compete with others and move ahead, you will have the desire to begin something new in life. Yes, if Mars is afflicted, say it is with Rahu, and Rahu is also in a nakshatra, which is also the lord of which is also not well placed. Say if Mars is somehow getting afflicted, then it may magnify the person's anger and aggression, and revengeful spirit. Mars can also show revengeful spirit, the spirit to seek revenge or to take revenge. It can show stubbornness, anger, it can show dominating nature also. So all these things are the negative aspects of Mars. Mars can also be connected to violence, to violent behavior, to aggression, as I told you. So that's what, friends, you have to find out how Mars is placed, in conjunction with which planets it is placed. Okay, if Mars is with Ketu, then in Bhrigunandinadi we say that whenever Jupiter will transit over Mars Ketu, then the native may get hurt. Yes, because Mars is the significator of the body also. So the native might get hurt if Mars is with Ketu especially. Or even if Jupiter transits over Mars, then it may happen, because Mars is connected to definitely the eighth house of sorrow, pain, suffering, right? So Mars Ketu can show surgery, especially if Jupiter will whenever Jupiter can transits over that Mars Ketu, wherever Mars and Ketu are forming a conjunction. The conjunction is formed either in the same house in Bhrigunandinadi, or conjunction can be formed as a result of aspects also. If there is 5-9 aspect, then also conjunction is formed. 5-9 aspect is the strongest conjunction. Even Mars's second aspect on Ketu and Ketu's 12th aspect on Mars, that will also be a very strong conjunction between Mars and Ketu. So friends, then all these things may happen. Now Mars is the significator of the husband in a female's chart in Bhrigunandinadi. In Bhrigunandinadi, Mars is the significator of the husband. If Mars is with Ketu, then either the husband may be very spiritual. Okay, the husband may be into some kind of spiritual sadhana, spiritual practice, or the husband may be into any kind of occult field or anything associated with Ketu is also connected to all these matters of the 8th house. And especially if the Mars is the significator of husband, if Mars is with Ketu, Ketu is also the planet of separation and worldly detachment. So there may be some sort of detachment with your husband. If in a female's chart Mars is with Ketu, some sort of detachment, either physical or emotional, some sort of detachment, worldly detachment. But again, on the flip side, or not on the flip side actually, the positive side is that it can also show spiritual attachment. The positive side of this conjunction is that there may be worldly detachment, physical separation may be there, but it can show spiritual love also. That can happen if Mars is with Ketu. And especially I'm talking about a female's chart, because Mars signifies the husband in a female's chart in Bhrigunandinadi. Now, friends, if Mars is in Gemini in a female's chart, then Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Okay, so or if Mars is forming a conjunction with Mercury, Mercury is the planet which also is a Mars is a planet, by the way, that is masculine in nature. Okay, Mars is considered to be a very masculine planet. Now it's that is why it is a significant of the husband in a female's chart. Now if Mercury is a planet which is neither masculine nor feminine, so it is considered to be a planet which is the planet of impotency. Mercury can show impotency. So if Mars and Mercury, they have a very strong conjunction. If Mars is in the nakshatra which is in a nakshatra that is ruled by Mercury, or especially if Mars is in a sign, zodiac sign that is ruled by Mercury, or it is in conjunction with Mercury, then you have to be careful. Somehow the natives, the female native's husband will be influenced by all the significations, by at least some of the significations of Mercury. So Mercury can show so many things. It can show finance, calculation. It can be connected to even astrology. It is also connected to reasoning. Mercury is connected to so many things, friends. So yeah, Mercury is also the planet of intelligence, intellect. Now if the native has used the energy, definitely it can show humor also, Mercury. So all these good qualities also might be there, any of these good qualities, but then because Mars is with Mercury, then the female native's husband might be impotent, or may have some difficulty, may have some physical, on the physical level, he might be a little weak. He might not be that sexually active or potent. This may happen. He may require medication. And also Mars is with Mercury, especially if Mars and Mercury, they are conjunct, then what will happen, friends? Mercury is the planet of duality. Okay, duality. So the female native may have two husbands. That is generally, obviously, the two husbands means the first husband either is no more, he has passed away, and then she got married again, or it can happen that the first husband, she got separated from her first husband and she got a divorce and then got married again. So that means, this also it can show, because Mercury is also connected to two things. So she may have two husbands, definitely. So all these things can happen. So friends, but then Mars is anyway a very positive planet. It is in my opinion. Why positive? Unless you are making it negative. When you get angry, when you raise your voice very loudly, then the negative aspects or the negative version of Mars gets activated in your life. So don't get angry too much. Control your anger. Stay away from violence, aggression. Then Mars will definitely give you very good results. Yes, friends, it is connected to proficiency in sports also. If you have a good Mars, you can do very well in the field of sports. Definitely, you can whatever, even in dance, in sports, you can do very well. Yes, any kind of physical activity, you will be physically very active, even mentally active, if Mars is well placed in your chart. Yes, friends. So friends, that's what I wanted to tell you, that Mars is not merely a malefic planet. Believe me, friends, if you don't have a strong and well posited Mars, if you don't have if Mars is well posited, then only you can be somebody who can move towards success in life. Believe me, friends, you need a well posited and benefic Mars. By default, if by destiny if Mars is not so well placed, then what you do the remedies for Mars. Yes, maintain good relationship with your siblings, younger siblings, especially if in case of female native, Mars is the husband, so maintain a good relationship with your husband. Then Mars will give you good results. And also control your anger. Yes, very important. Control your anger. Do some kind of meditation. Mars will give you good results. So do all these things, friends. Mars will definitely give you good results. And We really need a well posited Mars in order to do well in life. Especially, I've seen in the charts of those natives who have Saturn Mars combination. They are so independent in the field of their profession. When they have Saturn Mars either conjunction in the same house or strong aspect between Saturn and Mars, if you have in the chart, then such natives, they will, whatever they will do in their life, no, in the field of their profession, they will do on their own. They will not rely on others. They will be very independent. When you have a strong Mars, it makes you very independent. You are self dependent, you are confident, you are self confident, you are courageous, you are disciplined, you love order, you love orderliness in life. Yes, so friends, Mars gives you the desire to move ahead in life, that healthy competitive spirit also, without which we cannot move ahead in life. So all these things are, bestowed upon us, are given to us by Mars. So Mars is not merely a malefic planet. So all these beautiful qualities we need to imbibe in ourselves, and planet Mars can help us do that. Yes, friends, so let us look at Mars from a different perspective. So friends, and that's all I wanted to share, and see you next time. And I hope I'll be come up with some other interesting topic. Take care of yourself, friends, and see you. Bye.